Alrighty. Alright. So we got Sam and Dana.
Sam Alghabi and Dana Michaels, and they're playing John Kiske and Cassie Francois.
Alright, somebody hit the like button already. I love it. Where that like button at? Yeah, there you go. We got the second like.
2 for 2. I actually had 3 likes and 2 people watching at one point. I was like, I should take a screenshot of this.
Yeah. Well, you got to remember, every time I get on my phone over there or the laptop over there, I hit the like button too. Uh-oh. Brett's killing my sound.
Something happened here.
There we go. Getting all crazy. That's why I wrap the cord around the TV. So you don't pull it too tight. Brett's afraid he's going to hang himself.
I can only hope.
Alright, so let us know how we sound. Well, down to 1 watching. That was quick.
It's us.
Hey.
Sound's been great all day, though.
Yeah. That's when you assume it's going to be good. That's when you get in trouble. Put your mouse back on your side of the... Where the hell is it? There we go. All right. Okay, so this is, how do you say it?
Kiske.
Kiske and Francis?
Francois.
Francois.
Look at her. Look at her. Doesn't she look French to you?
Okay.
She's your Texas girl. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Oh,
you ain't get me in
busted.
trouble. I couldn't see her, dude. It's pretty dark over there.
That's Leo's girlfriend, and they came down and played in Texas.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where Leo. He's probably working.
Okay, now I can see her. She's gonna shoot the 3-ball combo here. Morning, everybody. Welcome to BadBoys TV. What you doing, man? Oh, Brett.
What's going on here?
You
trying to get rid of all the...
He did. He jacked it all up.
Okay, that's a little better.
Okay, you got to make sure you don't bump that. And then, of course... What the heck? Am I on the right board? No. There we go. There we go. Let's give them some pretty colors. I haven't done yellow before. There we go. Alright. Yeah, you got to make sure when that box opens, it'll drag it out. What?
This is in the silver division on the winner side.
What's that?
Hover over the table 2. Don't click on it. Just hover over it.
That's that one.
Well, because the TVs were showing like...
Oh, it's showing it up in the box?
No, it was a completely different shot. It was like...
Oh, you're on the wrong match over there. You didn't click on live on the TVs. Kenny. All right, back to the game. Kenny, we're multitasking. Well, she's got to shoot with a bridge. Or not.
She's like, yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, just shoot the 14 in the upper right-hand corner and pop up and let Sam take that.
Sorry, partner, I can't, yeah, I'm going to shoot something I can reach.
Get off the rail, get off the rail. Well, that limits his options.
Yeah, I fixed it.
No, now Kenny's got it all squared away over there. You're watching the 2017 Northwest 8-Ball Championships coming to you live from the Snoqualmie Casino. I gotta get some Facebook Live time just to show people the room and that view out the back window.
This is Sam Alghabi from a little north of the border here. We had a pretty good turnout from British Columbia. Players coming down to play. Well, let's see what Dana's going to do here. She's right on top of that 11. She could bank the 15, or she'll be shooting over the 11, but she could cut the 12 in. Yep, she's kind of looking at that 11.
Yeah.
And if she's got a little gap in there, she could be
It's
okay.
cuttable. Yeah,
She'll be okay.
I think it's cuttable. But you're letting that cue ball go.
Well, I think her partner kind of let it go.
Yeah.
I don't think that's where he wanted.
Gotta remember to keep my eyes on the right screen. Oh, hit it just a little thin.
That's not a bad miss. She's put the 9 in front of the 1 there and blocked that pocket. So. And hasn't really left Cassie a whole lot to get started with here.
Well, if you're gonna miss, I've always been told, and I always say now, if you're gonna miss, block a pocket.
That's right.
You'd be surprised how often that helps. So is it pronounced Alghabi?
Yes,
Or-
Alghabi. That's how he pronounced it when I asked him.
He might have just made it easy for you, though.
He could have.
Looks like she's going to cut the 4.
Playing safe.
Yeah, it didn't quite get there. That's a tough save because everything's, you got a stripe on
Yeah.
every corner of the table. Nobody in the chat room? Somebody hop in there and let us know how the sound
Just
is.
us.
Don't like talking to ourselves. We rely on the chat room to entertain us. So well, he's gonna cut this ball, but you got to make sure you don't run into all those solids.
Yeah.
You
if he
don't
puts
want to
a little-
rearrange the mess.
Oh, wow. He
Look at
spun
this,
that
look
up
at this.
really nice.
All right, I would leave the 9 there. Go ahead, shoot the 15 up in the corner.
So you're going to leave the 9 to your last ball?
Yeah. Well, you can't cut it from here.
No, I would leave it there now. Yeah.
Go ahead and shoot the 15. Try to roll up so you can shoot the. Is that the 11 or the 13 down in the lower left corner?
It looks to me like it's the 11.
Because I think the 9 is makeable from where the 11 is sitting, or
Yeah, I
maybe
think
you
it
drift
is.
down just a hair.
And you could.
Oh,
just
damn
caught the
those
point.
Diamonds.
Just.
Damn the diamond.
Hey, ask Adrian how she likes the diamonds. She made the match-winning 8-ball, and the cue ball jawed, and I mean it was deep in the jaws.
Oh, was that what the cheering was earlier?
Yeah,
Or that big high?
yeah. Everybody went over and looked at it afterwards, like, how is it sitting there? I think I said something like, "Hurry up and circle and sign the score sheet before it falls."
Yeah, as the winner, you go, yeah. As the loser, you go, that's just not right.
It was Toshi. He was just shaking his head like
He couldn't believe it.
he can't believe. He was doing a lot of head shaking during that match, though. He
was
and I'm
telling me
thinking,
there was
okay,
just weird
he's been
things
playing
that
pool for
happened.
150 years. You'd think he'd seen everything.
I know.
He acts like this is the first time he got a bad roll or was hooked.
I love Toshi. He's so
He's
awesome.
something else.
There's no way. If he was my grandpa, we'd go trick-or-treating. I'd paint him green, put some pointy ears on him.
He just
Come on, Yoda, let's go.
That's all right.
He's such a cool guy. And he has that
He does.
demeanor
He
about
does.
him, you know?
He came up to me this morning and said, I'm really going to miss you guys in Lincoln City.
Yeah.
He said, this is going to be the first time I've missed it in I don't know how many years. He said, I said, you're kidding. He goes, nope, Danny and I are going to China.
For 4 weeks.
Yeah, we're taking our families. I said, you want to adopt another son? I don't need to go to Lincoln City.
Yeah, you know, I was telling him, I was like, 4 weeks might be too much for me because I think I'd starve to death. And Bonnie says, oh, you love Chinese food. And I said, yeah, but it's not going to be Chinese food like I know.
No.
Yeah.
We've got a Chinese exchange teacher at the high school where I teach, and I asked her one day, well,
It looks like he's thinking about trying to get more shape on this than he needs.
yeah,
Gotta be careful.
gotta be careful not to do more than.
Just come down.
Okay, that was good.
Whoa.
That was really good.
Perfect.
That's perfect.
Now all she has to do is put a little bit of a draw, miss the one, go
She was
over
trying
and
to-
back across.
She was trying to open a can of soup, and she had a butcher knife out. I said, what are you doing? You're going to, like, slice your hand off. She goes, how do you open these cans? I said, well, with a can opener, and I walked over, and I pulled out the drawer, and I got a can opener
Oh, a
out.
little harder, a little harder, a little harder. Oh, no, they got the
She said,
15 up
oh, I have one of those in my apartment. I was wondering what they were. And so I showed her how it worked, and I said, how do you open cans in China? And she said, well, they're all pull tops.
So this is one of those shots where you put a lot of top spin. So you hit it, and you come down and come way over here.
Just like this.
Yeah, he didn't get as much top spin.
Get through there.
Look,
Get through
look.
there. Okay, he's
Oh,
fine.
What a stud muffin.
He's fine.
Yeah, more top spin and you'd have been shooting the 8 on the right side. Whoa, don't gamble with a guy that's got that kind of luck.
He looked back here. I just gave him the touchdown sign. It's good.
Nobody in the chat room?
All right.
We don't have a big talking group today, huh? Well, I'll log in on my phone and talk to myself.
Dana knocks that 8 ball in and gives them a 1-0 lead.
Turn the sound off so you don't hear the echo.
I don't know why, but I must have clicked on the bell one time on Bad Boys time. I'm getting an email every time we go live.
Yeah, tripod's in there. All right, tripod, how you doing, man?
Here.
And it is a man. So if you
How
want
do
to play in
people get
this
into this
pool
pool
tournament here, you just sign up. No league affiliation needed. You sign up, you pay the entry, you show up, and you play.
Best
Tripod's
advice,
one of our loyal chat
loyal
room
watchers.
people.
Prince JB, I would say join some Facebook groups that are pool related in your area. I don't know where you're from. But
Yeah, join Bad Boys Billiard Productions Facebook page.
yeah,
We've been pumping this event for 4 or 5 months. We hope to be walking out of here with dates for next year for 2 events. Somewhere around the end of June or the beginning of June, and probably somewhere around the end of August for next year, something like that. That's what we're hoping for. We'll see what the casino says. It's all up to them. Somebody's like, well, you should do it in January. Yeah, no. It's not a fun mountain to drive a truck with pool tables over in the summer.
We got kind of scared off this last January. Plus, our January is pretty full.
Yeah. Our schedule's just getting full, period. Well, really, this table's, if you can get a solid, I like the solids here. Well, the stripes aren't bad either. You're going to have a combo either direction if you got to be careful not to drift that 3 too far.
He's fine.
I don't know if it'll go by the 11.
I think it does.
It's a tight window. You have to hit the rail just as
It'll still go in the side.
Yeah. And the 4's right
when
there.
they shoot the 4, yeah, they'll have it in the side. So. In fact, I'm not so sure if I was her, I wouldn't shoot the 4 right now.
Yeah, go ahead and knock that 10 to the right. Just put a little draw stop shot right there. Then he can shoot the 3 for position on the 5 or the 1. Price to get in the tournament like poker. Yep, this tournament was $135 for singles.
I believe
Scotch
so.
doubles was 100.
I've got the info. Yep, Scotch doubles was 100, singles 135.
If you go online, you
and
can
3-person teams was 300, so 100 apiece for the teams.
Well, yeah, one of the divisions is 200.
Oh, okay.
But you can go to BadBoysBP.com, click on live brackets, and you can see all the payouts as soon as Bonnie gets them in. All the payouts and the brackets, and see how everything goes. I'm liking it. I'm starting to see some Bad Boy, the new Ultimate Team Gear Bad Boy shirts out there.
Yeah, they look pretty sharp around the tables.
They do look sharp. They look nice.
We're in Lincoln City. We should get a staff picture with all of us wearing them. We should get one with each. We'll have them all by then.
Yeah, as soon as they, yeah. A little disappointed we're not going to get the yellow and blue ones before Lincoln City. Well, she didn't make the, he didn't make the 7.
I think they're glad he didn't make it. We won't have them before Lincoln City? Is that what you said?
No, that we didn't get them before Lincoln City. I wanted them, they were supposed to be here before this event started, but it took them a little longer to do the hoodies, which we should have Thursday or Friday.
Oh, nice.
Kind of looking forward to the hoodies because it's a little getting chilly here. It's ironic, isn't it? Okay, Brett, you want to type in the link for the brackets, badboysbp.com, and then click on live brackets. Yeah, we just left last week. We were doing a tournament in Arizona where it was 110 every day, and I think here today it's like 62. I'm actually happy that we've hit the cooler weather. Live brackets, there we go. Nice shot right there. Good stroke on that one. Well, she made her ball. See if Sam can make his ball. And she gave him shape, so he's got to give her shape.
Yeah, that's the one I was saying this earlier. It's kind of funny the players interact with us back here because we're usually up on a podium, and so we're kind of away.
Yeah.
Here we're right at ground level, and they turn around from their chair, and here we are.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
So you often get a player back here, and Paul came back to look at the screen to see if a ball went. I'm like, well, I was hoping you could tell me. You were up there at the table. He goes, I can't tell.
You know, we're going to, the nice thing is they can't really see the big screens from this table, so we don't have to worry as much as we did at Nationals where we were drawing where to shoot and what your options should be. We can use the telestrator a little more here. We had to be real careful at Nationals because the players could look right at it and see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I got to be careful I don't coach this player into what to shoot or screw their game up.
Could do it here. And all we have to do is look up on these big screens.
Yeah.
We could make pool games for games. Oh, no. We have enough trouble making pool games on a real pool table. Video games are like our competition.
All right, what's she going to do with that cue ball? Hold.
Oh,
Look at this.
stop.
Look. He might be able to follow down and get the breakout.
I don't know. I think he's got a little too much angle
Yeah,
here.
just a hair. Pulled it just there. Yeah.
You know what I think he could do is shoot. I mean, if he's really want to be aggressive, shoot this
just
three
make
off
it off the 4.
Off the 4. It looks like it's just dead in the hole.
Can't tell. Looks like that 12 might be.
If I was at
blocking
3-0, I might try that.
Oh, he went for the breakout.
He did. Sacrificed the shot and everything for it.
Yeah, he kind of jumped up on it. Tried to put a little extra go-go on it.
Yeah, he had too much angle, so he shot the 3 into the rail so he could still get the breakout.
Yeah. Hey, I got the bump. Remember the old hustling days, Brett, when you're playing them and they go, oh, I missed the shot, but I got the shape. Dude, if you'd have made the shot, you wouldn't have had that.
That
shape.
used to.
Just drive you nuts. But you knew right then that you had a sucker on the hook.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because he had no idea.
You'd go to the little bar tournaments and stuff. Oh my gosh, yeah, they would. Oh man, I had my shape too. I was out. I'm like, out of your mind.
Well, she's looking to see if that combo goes, but I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't look.
I think she's kind of hooped. I think she's got a combo both directions.
I think she's kind of looking to see if that. I think the 9 may go by.
I like this view of the table.
Kevin came on from Railbirds, and he's like, "Holy smokes! What do you have this like attached to the rafters in the building?"
Hey, I like it up there. I think it's pretty cool.
So I tried to describe. I said, "Well, we've got this
It's probably 20.
platform. No, it's about 12 to 15 feet up there.
You know, I was thinking the ceilings are 25.
I think it's about 12.
So 15 probably. Because it's on the tripod, and the tripod's probably 2.5 feet tall.
Okay, so it's probably 15 feet in the area.
Yeah. I like that view, though.
Did you look at singles brackets?
Mama did. She moved final matches and stuff.
So they're good to go online then as far as
Should be able to. You got Carl in there, and yeah. Yeah, I think we're good.
Well, for those inquiring minds, singles brackets are going up.
Well,
You can stop Facebook messaging me and asking.
I know, yeah.
We had a little computer issue the last couple of days, and so didn't get everything up as fast as we would have liked.
Well, we paid for the extra internet at Motel 6, and still it sucked.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what to do? Not a whole lot she can do here. Tell you what I like, though. Let's maybe just bank the 3 out and try to pull the cue ball into that 14. If you don't get there, you don't get there, but you can't break the 4 out from where the 3 is.
Yeah.
Just, see, I hate that. You gotta click on it. Just bank this out. And then just shoot the cue ball and just try to draw it back a little. If you don't tie him up, you don't tie him up, but I want to try to get this 3 ball down on the
Now all she's got to
upper
do is
end of the
look
rim.
up on that big
She
screen.
ain't.
That'd be funny if somebody
And
did.
Sam's not looking either. I
No.
don't even think they noticed.
They probably don't even know they're on the big screen.
Well, she tried to get it down there. Well, you know what? Nope. 3-railer's not there either because the 8's in the way.
He might be able to bank this.
1 rail. He's going to
One
have to
rail?
put some inside spin on
Yeah,
the cue ball.
yeah, he'll have to shorten it up, but
And he'll have to put some fire on it.
he's looking.
If that A ball wasn't there, I'd so shoot the 3-railer into the side and just hold the cue ball. What's he gonna do? Yeah, I'm not sure the one
From the
railer's
look on his
there,
face, he's not even sure.
'cause he would have to really amp it up, and then he's looking at it. But you can back it up quite a bit on a diamond. But man, he'd have to hit that so good. And
Really,
the cue
the-
ball's kind of going across the face.
The
of tab.
smart shot is probably just rolling this 4 into the rail and blocking out.
Well, yeah, put it
in
out
front of the
hole.
pocket. Put it in
Yep,
front of the pocket.
Yep. Just put it right where his tip is right now.
Leave the cue ball right about where the 4 is now. I mean,
Yeah. Then you got him jacked up shooting that 15 or 14.
mm-hmm. Just
Whoa,
he
too
hit
hard,
a little
too hard, too
little
hard.
too hard. But
Yeah.
it was the right idea.
He knew he hit it just a little too hard. But
Yep.
that's, yeah,
It was the right idea.
you keep it out in front of that pocket. Yeah. He let the cue ball go a little too much, too. Well, let's see what they're going to do here. I like shooting that 13 right now.
Yeah, if the 13 goes, I'm definitely playing it. But
Yeah, I think it does, but
she's not even looking at it.
no, I think she's going to play the safer shot. Try to make this, but then
If she misses, she's not going to be too upset.
no, she misses this. They're going to be kicking at the.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow! Shot
Sheesh.
it with that much. Ooh.
I was going to say, I don't know that I was shot with that kind of speed.
Well, now you're forcing your partner to try to get a little bit tougher shape. I like just pulling it off the side around, put it over there by the second diamond on the top left row.
Yeah. John plays pretty decent. I think he'll handle this okay.
It's delayed?
What?
Oh, there's delayed? It's not the same, right?
Yeah, it's a little delayed there, just a second or so.
Just a second or so. I see.
I'm not sure what he's doing here.
I thought for sure he'd
Just shoot this ball down here and just take the cue ball right over here. You got a lot of room for error that way. See if he looks at the screen. But yeah, I don't like any other options really. I think he's looking at thinning that 10 and just trying to play safe.
well, if I'm just going to play safe, I'm playing it off the 15. I'm not going down into.
I know, but he keeps looking down there.
I think he's looking at shooting the 12, the 13-12. He just called it. He's going to try to block that hole if he misses.
Well, he tied it up.
Okay, that was not a bad shot. Not bad at all. That brings Dana to the table with nothing to shoot at.
Well, what do you think about this one, Brett? Hitting it a fat so that this ball goes here and the cue ball just rolls over here. The trick is to get it to
Yep.
miss that 12.
They need a referee. If only we could find one.
Is there a ref looking?
Oh, I can ref it, sure.
Paul's going to get it.
Well, yeah, because they're down there talking. They're not looking.
Yeah, if Dwayne's not looking this way. And now it's on live stream forever.
Dwayne was slacking. Probably talking to a girl.
I think he's talking to Buffalo Bill.
I thought he was, but then I seen this girl sitting down there.
Oh, I can't see anybody down there. You're sitting a little higher. Yeah, I think that's not too bad.
Oh, it was a good shot.
Yep, got the ball cleared out. Gonna put a little pressure on them. She can just shoot that 15 call safe. Really put the pressure back. That's what I do. It's the easiest shot to leave them tough. And I'd try to make the 15. Yeah, see, I would have tried to make the 15 just to get that extra ball off the table, but the safety is there.
15's my hopes.
Drive through Missouri all the time. Well, Sam's going to kick it.
Yeah, we're in Missouri. We just don't stop.
Yeah, bad experience. I was at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri back when I was younger for a while. Fort Lost in the Woods. We almost got a great hit on that. He didn't miss that by much.
No.
It looks like he missed it by a diamond and a half, but that was probably about 1/8 of an inch on the hit down there.
Yeah, we drive through Missouri when we leave Texas and Oklahoma, headed back for Indianapolis.
I probably drive through Missouri
Well, and then every time you come out to the,
probably 16 times a year,
yeah,
maybe more. A lot.
Justin Bergman country there.
Well, I think you got to go for it now. All right, Prince, you got to push the buttons. Turn your cap locks off. Look like you're yelling at us in the chat room. I didn't know that was what that meant. I was like,
You didn't know?
oh, no, I'm typing away, and somebody's like, why are you yelling at me? I'm like, what? The hell you mean, why am I yelling at you?
Columbia, Missouri.
Ugh, pocket speed. Pocket
That was
speed.
a great shot. Great shot.
She just wants to roll forward.
Cassie just rolls forward.
Or hit the rail. You got to get off the top
Yeah,
rail.
I think I'd come off the bottom rail and
rail.
back up.
Top rail.
Well, not really. We're sitting at the
This
top
is
rail.
the bottom.
No, I'm
This is
sorry.
Yeah, but
the
when
bottom.
people are looking at
The
it.
bottom is where you rack, Rick, and we're sitting at the top.
Okay, people, when he says bottom, what do you see?
She didn't hit this hard enough.
No. He's going to have to put something on it or just draw straight back and leave her a long shot. Oh.
Yeah, this is one of those strange times when we're sitting at the head of the table, not at the foot of the table.
It is weird. It's just the way the layout works. This is what we got to do.
I'll tell you what we're going to have to do by teams is renumber these 4 tables down here on this end.
Yeah, yeah.
Because otherwise we're going to be having a team that's playing on this first table.
Right. Yeah. Or we can change camera and go and see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I could be easier just go 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and then switch. Leaving the rest of them the same.
Right. A player's going to come over and complain. Well, they're playing side by side, but we're playing across from each other.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
TV.
Oh, he went rail first. He hit that nice.
Wow, look at this.
He hit that very
He
nice.
left her perfect. She just rolls us in. Like she high fives him. Yeah.
You bet. That was a nice shot.
Out of way, partner.
Yeah, very nice shot. Gotta like that one. He hit that so good.
Yeah, so he's got to make sure.
I just shoot this with a stop shot. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't want to roll slow or anything.
No, I'm just, I'm shooting
Punch
and
it
stopping.
in. Punch it in. Just like that.
Perfect. This will tie this match up if John can make this 8-ball.
Here we go. Oh.
Yes. Sometimes it doesn't look like.
Scooch that one in. 1-1.
Got ourselves a match.
So how was it commentating with Buffalo Bill?
It was an experience.
He's pretty funny. Well, we guarantee variety.
Once I got him to talk, then he said stuff I didn't understand. So
That's perfect. Perfect. Got to draw a crowd from everywhere.
okay, here's what you don't want to do though. He was also the only referee on the floor. So when somebody
Dwayne was over there.
well, Dwayne never
I
moved.
know.
So when a cue would go up, he'd take off his headset, throw it on the table.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
trying to turn.
Yeah.
So when he come back, I go,
loud.
okay, you got to warn me when you see that hand go up or that cue go up. We got to turn this down.
Yeah, Dwayne was over there, and I look down and I see Bill out there reffing a table. I'm like, what's up with that? And he goes, well, he just got out there before I could get down there.
We kept looking down. We couldn't see either one of you. We figured you guys were outside talking or something. Yeah, he got up, made 2 or 3 calls from here.
Good experience. Yeah, I figure some people would really like that accent.
He did not really. He was reluctant, let's put it that way.
Everybody is. It's funny because you have that group of people that are just dying to get in there, and then you have the average person's like really timid to do it. But if you get in the booth with somebody that will talk back with you, it's...
Had Adrienne in here a little earlier for a couple of games. That was fun. And she had to go play. Invited her back anytime she wanted to come back in.
We need somebody in the booth from Idaho. That way we will have a commentator in here. That was a terrible joke.
I told Paul we should get him. I want to get him back here once. I'd like to do a match with Paul to see what he's like.
Oh, I could go grab it. He'll talk your ear off.
Well,
that's for sure.
that's, yeah. He'll
He's a
disagree.
chatterbox.
He'll disagree with every single thing you say.
That's fine.
We won't ever
He'll
have a
tell you how
consensus.
you should have done this and should have done that. Da, 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 da.
We'll never have a consensus, that's for sure.
I'll go kick him over here.
No, he's over at Jesse's booth working.
Oh, yeah.
He's working Jesse.
He's wheeling and dealing. He always wants to wheel and deal. Oh, you gotta put me in contact with these guys. Hey, let's get through the first hoop first. All right, so. What did we get, a timeout or something?
Yeah, Cassie had to run down to the tournament desk for something.
I am not sure. Well, Paul's going to talk everybody's ears off over there. Oh, he must have stepped out. How'd Jesse get so lucky? Only had him over there for a few seconds. Well, this is messy. Looks like she's going to shoot that in the side.
Yep.
Or shoot the combo.
Nah, she's shooting in the
There you
side.
go.
Oh, well, she didn't want to shoot a combo.
No.
Well, that means Dana will come up with shooting solids. About all she might have the 6, but she's got the 3.
Yeah, 6 or the 3, it looks like.
Nothing easy to get started with, that's for sure.
I'd like to say thank you to everybody. You're watching Bad Boys TV. This is the 2017 Northwest 8-Ball Championships coming to you live from the Snoqualmie Casino in Issaquah, Washington. We're about 20 minutes from Seattle. We are actually fortunate enough to get in early enough Friday that we snuck off Saturday and went to a Mariner baseball game. That was fun. They're my team, and they just don't win enough games, so the tickets were cheap. Works for my budget, but not my heart.
Yep, we're up here in serial killer Disneyland. It's like every sign I see, it's like, oh, yeah, Ted Bundy was here. Oh, the Green River, hey.
Yeah,
It's like,
Washington is a little
holy
little creepy
smokes,
area.
it's like every famous serial killers come from this area. We're lucky to be alive, people.
Good thing they all made mistakes.
I tease my daughter and my grandson, they live up here. I'm like, you realize. My grandson's never really thought of it. He's just, he's just about turned 13, so he's starting to like, oh, really?
No, Grandpa's trying to creep him all out.
Oh, yeah. Well, he thinks it's kind of cool. I'm like, you're lucky to be alive.
It's an unfortunate double kiss right there.
Yeah.
This table's a little messy. Oh, Cardinals fan. Of course you are, St. Louis.
Probably not a Rams fan anymore, though.
I grew up watching them. Well, I grew up as a Cincinnati Reds fan. My grandma was just crazy about the Reds, and then Pete Rose got popped. And she hasn't watched baseball one day since.
Really? Wow.
True story. But then I moved out to the Northwest and became a Mariners fan.
I was born in Southern California, so
I was a Dodgers fan,
Dodgers
too.
fan, Rams fan.
I got a Steve Garvey autograph. And yeah.
No Rams. Yeah.
What category is this? This is the pool category. What division are we watching?
Oh, this is the
Silver?
silver division.
Yeah, silver scotch.
This is a winter side match. For today and for the first half of tomorrow, you'll know what division you're watching. Silver's a race to 4, and the gold is a race to 5. So
Yeah, that helps.
if
For
we
Scott,
slip up, if we slip up and don't tell you, or if you join us late and are wondering.
Goldie's in there. Welcome, Goldie. Welcome, Mr. Lane. Yeah, this table's still not looking all that pretty. The 9 ball's going to be the tough one to get shape on.
Yeah.
Because it don't go in either top corners. Come on, come on. Well, a little short there, I
Well,
think.
Cassie, which 10 ball are you going to play?
Well, I'm thinking I shoot the 10, just roll into the 1. Hopefully it bumps the 9 out so it gets by the 5.
Yeah, I wouldn't hit it real hard, but I'd hit it, hard enough that when it bumps the 9, it gets it hopefully out of the way.
Oh, missed the 1 ball.
Didn't
Surprise.
bump it at all.
Well, he can get there. It's a whole lot of hoping. Unless he could play this off the 7, too.
That's what I'm kind of thinking. I might play this off the 7. If nothing else, you're going to leave it in front of the hole. It's no good where it is now. And your cue ball will go towards the 12, so if you do make it, your partner's going to have some sort of shot.
So, Prince is in the chat room talking baseball. Said he was born in Chicago and was a Cubs fan. I wonder, how many people were Cubs fans and just finally gave up right before they won the World Series? You know, that's just got to be brutal.
Well,
You know people do it.
I can remember, if the Rams moved to St. Louis, I'm never rooting for them again. And then it's like, you're lucky there's a guy named Kurt Warner. So I did root for him.
Yeah, I was born in L.A. I like the Rams and the Dodgers. They really need to quit moving these football teams around, though. Good God, the Raiders. I mean, what were they? They're the Los Angeles Raiders, the Oakland Raiders,
Now they're going to be the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, but weren't they something else before?
Well, they've been Oakland Raiders twice. They were Oakland, then they went to L.A., then they went back to Oakland. Now they're going to Las Vegas.
Yeah, it gets old.
Well, when you think about it, we're only rooting for clothes. The players switch teams all the time. It's like,
yeah, I hate that. It's not like the good old days when somebody joined a team and they were there till they were done. Or, like the last 2 years of their career.
You see the injury reports came out after week 1. Tony Romo's out 4 to 6 weeks with a sore throat.
Well, they might win. They might win some more games then.
He's a commentator.
Did he start?
He's a commentator this year.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, so he's out 4 to 6 weeks with a sore throat.
See, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. I just don't follow sports like I used to. I try to follow baseball, but football. Literally, the last 3 or 4 years, the only game I've ever watched is the Super Bowl. I just don't watch anymore because we're always at a damn pool tournament. Yeah, Prince, you gave up on the Cubs too early.
All you had to do is hang in there for like another 19 years.
No, you can't do it without the ganja, but try.
Oh, Rick's making a run for it. He's making a run for it. I'm joined in the booth now by Mr. Paul Sapp.
How you doing, Brett?
Doing all right, eh?
Eh?
I got to speak your language.
Yeah, boy. We'll get you trained eventually, eh?
Doubt it. Oh. So you can give us insight that nobody else could. You know how this table's playing since you just played a match on it.
Well, no. Table plays really good. Just that.
Problem is, it played good for your opponents, too.
That damn player that was shooting. Yeah, that's a problem.
You guys were the match of the day so far.
Well, we had a lot of fun. They were good opponents. We had our chances. We haven't played in a long time, so.
I like when you say we had our chances.
Penticton BCA info. Well, I'll tell you what's happening. You're the first to hear. Right now, what is happening with the BCA Pool League is the powers to be in Penticton have got letters from me, and I had a nice long talk and interview about having a Canadian national event the first week of May. And CSI has agreed excuse me, to put add $10,000 into it minimum. And then if we can get obviously the membership up and a bunch of players in there, they'll add more. So right now, yes, 2018, May 1st to 6th is tentatively the date. We're going to hopefully have it in the Okanagan Event Center there in Penticton, which is the big hockey rink where the V's play and stuff. 80 tables. And the idea is to get between, 800 and 1,000 players there. So once I get the go-ahead, and if Tourism Penticton put some money into it, and everything goes well, we'll definitely be having it announced, and maybe you can get some qualifiers going, get a little bit of hype happening on it. And we're also looking at a 3-year deal. So it's not just a one-time thing. Looking at a 3-year deal. So
Now, that will be something that would be open to people from the States, also BCA members, or is it just Canadians?
it'll be any BCAPL member.
Okay.
What I do not know is if we would have a player-member division as far as that part goes.
Probably not. Sounds like CSI is going away from the player
Yeah,
members.
recently I see all that stuff, which I have no problem with. As a league operator for 23 years now, it's sort of like a drag when somebody just sort of walks in that didn't go through, 6 or 8 months of playing pool. Yep, it's great news. We're working on it. As soon as we know, everybody will be the first to know. You can check my website, which is, are you ready for this? BCA, as in EH, because we're from Canada, eh? BCApool.com is our website for my personal league in Vancouver and Red Deer that we have.
It's a great website. It keeps all the Americans out because we can't spell A.
Yeah, the letter A just doesn't
Keep
cut it.
typing in BCA and it doesn't come up.
We're from BC, eh? So hopefully that goes down, and then if it happens, obviously I do have a few sponsors that are interested in it. As soon as they find out that it's all good, then we may have a half-decent event finally starting in Canada that's worthwhile saving up going to. I mean, the first week of May in Penticton is, wow, that can be great weather. You can go boating. You can, obviously you can still swim in the lake at that point in time, first week of May. And there's golf.
Thinking the water might be a little chilly the first week of May.
Well, it can be, but, I tell you, you'd be surprised how warm we're up. Well, the Canadians, don't forget, if you can't walk on it, it's pretty much swimmable. So that's my wife.
If you can't walk on it, you have to swim in it.
Yeah, that's pretty much
That's
it.
great.
Yeah. So there's all the wineries up there, and great golf courses all around. So it's a good family area to go to, especially in the spring, and especially if you're from colder parts of the country, be it here in Washington or definitely Alberta and stuff. It's a good break. It's a good way to start your summer off. You can actually get a tan in May without going to Vegas. So.
Yeah, I missed the ones at the curling rink. Those were great tournaments. Those are fun.
Yeah, they're some of our best tournaments. I must admit, we have a great time there. Good bunch, never have a problem. And the curling rink was a fun venue, but they've built a casino right next door now.
That's what I heard. But we
Yeah.
couldn't even get the truck in there, and
Yeah.
Rick says there's no way to. He says right where I had to pull the truck in, there's a casino in the way.
Pretty much, yeah. You'd have to get a forklift and pass the tables off to another forklift to get in the door because it's a bad incline there and just a wooden, hard, angled ramp. So they'd have to do some serious renovating to get us to unload into the curling rink. Plus, the curling rink will only fit roughly, maybe 50 tables. You get really pushy, you might get 60, which is fine, don't get me wrong, but we're looking at trying to get 80 in there so we can have a bigger event, bottom line.
So the convention center is big enough for 80?
Oh, yeah, it's a National Hockey League size rink.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. It seats a few thousand. I think 6,000 or 10,000 there. The BCA, so Lang here is asking about the casino resort. Well, first of all, the CCS the casino's gone for the CCS as well. They're just going to be at the hotel on the waterfront, which is still great. Don't get me wrong, that's a nice place. They're fixing up another room. Hopefully they say they can even have either spread it out or put more tables in for their event, that's a good thing. But for all your casino lovers, no, the casino is going to be about, it's approximately a kilometer away from where that event would be. So, and if we held our event at the, if we get the event center, the casino is in the same parking lot. That's what they've moved it right beside the curling rink. It opened there in April. So.
Meanwhile, John and Cassie are up 2-1 and running out this rack.
Yeah, it's looking
He
pretty
pulled
good.
her back really nice for the 13. I think she can just roll forward, get him on the 10 and the side, which is what she's looking at. They get out here, they'll be in full control. Oh, okay, I think she's okay. He would have liked to have maybe gone if she...
Is that the one baller?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I think he would have liked to have seen it go about 6-8 inches further.
Sure.
But
Get himself down table.
it's okay. She's just going to end up with a little longer shot on the 8th than she would have had. So it's going to come around. In a minute, she's going to wish she had rolled another 8 inches further.
Yeah, as predicted.
You can only take what the table gives you. But I think she's probably a favorite to make this. She strokes the ball pretty good. Well done.
In the belly.
All right, so John and Cassie are on the hill, up 3-1.
Well, I'll have to get after that Sam and Dana. They play in our league. Sam Alghabi, he's my dentist.
Yeah.
Scary thought, isn't it? You know?
So Dana's from your league too?
He's from our league too.
Okay, I wasn't sure if she
Dana
was.
Michael, yep. Everybody loves Dana. And unless you're sitting in the chair, Sam's not a bad guy, but yeah.
He's a sadist if you're in his dentist chair.
Oh, I harass him pretty bad when he starts.
Starting up the drill. Hey, wait,
Oh,
should we
Christ.
have a little Novocaine before you start the drill up?
Yeah. He brings out the needle, and I start screaming, and he's going, "Stop it, you're scaring all my customers away." I harass him pretty good.
That's good.
Oh, little bugger. He's breaking from my spot. I showed him that to my basement one night. I see that. He's stealing my zone there.
He had a pretty good break there. He got the cue ball stuck down at the bottom. That's the only thing I don't like about that break is.
Yeah, well, Sam's a pretty weak guy, so, you know, if he could hit it like a, you know, like a hero, he'd be moving that around there, but, you know. That was a nice break. So Dana makes something out of it, I'm sure. Eh? Thought I better throw that in there, you know.
So I've seen Dana. Trying to think of what tournaments does she come? I wonder if she comes down for Western BCA.
She does go to Lincoln City.
Okay, I was pretty sure I saw her there before.
Yeah, they go down to Blaine and play so they can qualify. Okay. Sam said he didn't do it last year, so he's not going to Lincoln City. That's why they came here. I don't think Dana is either. Her comments were to us, if this turns out to be a nice event, then they're going to take this over Lincoln City so they don't have to drive, you know, across the border every week and go play there. So.
Oh, I think this has the potential to grow into a great event.
Yeah, I really like the venue here. It's neat, clean, tidy. These seats are fantastic, eh? Boy, nice, comfy place. Great food.
Yeah, the food's been really good. The people here are great to work with.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, they're.
was telling the
Quite
security officer gal, I said, yeah, it's just, I said, you know, we go to casinos all the time, and I said, there's been 2 or 3 times where I've looked out and one of the players is joking around laughing with one of the security people, and I'm like, that's just not something you see in every casino, you know. It's like, you know, and then you realize, okay, well, you know, they know each other, you know, they probably play pool at the same bar, or, you know, live just down the street.
Yeah, no, definitely a nice staff here, very friendly,
Mm-hmm.
and they're really into this. Like it seems to me, it's not like this is
This-
it's not like we're putting them out of their way. Sort of. Oh, that was a drag. It's not like we're putting them out of the way. Like it's not like it's a burden. It's like they
No,
really
they-
want this happening.
They
so.
want pool here. They, yeah,
Yeah, that's a nice relief.
they want to
you know.
support pool, which, but they also have to make sure they can make money, you know, and
Yeah, the place is pretty full here earlier. It's quieting down a little bit now.
well, we've had some teams out. Looks like I see some like singles players coming in, starting to hit some
Yeah.
balls because singles start tomorrow.
Well, yeah, if they had a hotel attached to this, well, this would be like, you know, right up the alley. I I would definitely have my league, you know, definitely coming down here. We'd have teams.
I love the excellent carpet. You see carpet in casinos, especially the Indian casinos, that you just would never see anywhere else.
Boy, I don't know if you can notice, but on the left side of your screen, you see the carpet goes in all those little checkers. Well, I dropped my chalk into that earlier.
Like 3 times.
Oh, and I had to sweep my cue on the floor to find the thing.
Oh,
Jeez.
it was kind of funny. It was like, well, Paul dropped his chalk again. You look like a blind man looking for it.
I felt like it. You can't see it.
Stevie Wonder's over here looking for the chalk that he
Gee.
dropped.
And I forget what I'm playing with now. It's got a yellow wrapper on it. I picked it up in Vegas there. It really just gets lost in those little squares. It is psychedelic, yeah. That's why they have, pot's legal around here, so I guess the carpet goes quite well with the mine, so.
Speaking of pot being legal, we took my wife to see Ron White last week, and he was in Oregon. He goes, thank you, Oregon, you know, for being one of the states that take the initiative, you know, and make being a leader in the legalizing pot industry. And he says, first thing I did when I crossed the border was find a dispensary. You know, he says, went in and I bought some marijuana. He goes, and you know, he goes, I found out it's not the marijuana that makes you paranoid. It's the police. Oh, it's like, oh, I loved it.
Yeah, the food tastes extra good here, I think. Maybe that's what it. I know that we were shopping last night, though, and we thought the prices of munchies around here are phenomenal.
Well, you know,
wow. I think
it's because they'll be sold out if they don't.
I think it's abuse. I don't think it's a fair thing at all. Uh-oh.
Munchies in Washington are kind of like water in Houston, you know. You get what you can for it.
Yeah. Stunning view, hey? With these windows here. Have you looked outside?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's one of the prettier.
Well, Dana's got ball in hand. Come on there, young lady. Mind you. She's
Trying to make sure they agree on the pattern that they're going to start with.
she's got
Yeah, I think that 14 is definitely the ball to start. Well, okay, she's going to go with the 12. She must have heard me.
must have. Oh.
She wasn't totally sold on what she was doing, but you know, she didn't hurt them too bad.
No, she's like she blocked the pocket. You know, I could feel the pain. Yeah. Oh, she's over there laughing. Yeah.
Well, that's all you can do. I mean,
Yeah. Boy, I tell you though, I can honestly say in our pool league, I've seen Dana shoot like, boom, lights out some nights. And she plays on Vicky's team actually.
Mm.
And you know, Vicky just loves having her on the team because, of course, sure, all the guys are they get worried about her because she's one of those averages where, you know, she helps the handicap system. We have a 17-point system in our league.
Mm.
And so she helps the system that way. I think she's an 8, I believe. But some nights she'll shoot like a 10, no problem at all.
Yeah,
And
those are the ones.
That's huge. You know?
Those are the dangerous ones.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, totally.
Shh, here she comes. Miss Vicky walking by.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now, what do you think he's going to do here?
Well, he needs to get that 5 off of the top rail and just get it out to where they can get a shot at it.
I don't think he can bank it. And
No, it doesn't look like it banks.
you can try to shove it over the pocket. Maybe try the hero or zero move. You know.
Well, he's
He's going to try.
he's going to try to shorten it. Boy, he's going to have to really shorten
Get
it.
out of that way. Yeah.
Yeah, he got the double kiss.
Yeah, that's what I thought so too. The cue ball's just kind of right dead in the way.
I almost liked coming off the edge of it, you know, and maybe like just making their 12 ball that was hanging in the hole.
Sure, make it rude.
But
Yeah, they could have done that, eh?
any notable West Coast Canadians registered for singles?
Let's see.
You know, if you go to badboysbp.com and click on the live brackets, the singles brackets just went up.
I think Vicky's playing singles, and not
Is
sure.
she notable?
I'm not. I notice her.
You notice her?
Jeez.
Yeah. That was the right answer, Paul. Good answer. Good
You're
answer.
trying to get me in trouble here.
Hey, I do my best.
I gotta sleep tonight, you know. I don't want to sleep with one eye open. Gee. It's a tough room. Yeah, that's one thing we do in our league. At least we pretty much play right now all on diamond tables.
That makes it nice.
Yeah. Most of them are pro cuts. I think there's only... no, it's 50-50. Tell you the truth right now off the top of my head. Yep, it's 50-50. Pro cut and league cut. Because we play on some coin op and then some are at the Soho downtown Van, and those are all pro cut. And then we play at Legion and Pemberton Pub, and they're the league cut ones, coin op league cut.
In the past, I've driven 45 minutes one way to just so I could play league on diamond tables, and then
And then when you lose, it takes an hour and a half to get back. Is that what it is?
seems like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It's a long drive.
it's a long drive back, but it's like when you got to get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning to go to work. It's like, oh.
Yeah, you know, like I say, it's one way to learn watching people play, and that's so true.
The town I live in now has 2 diamond tables.
Two.
Two.
Count them, two.
Ooh, we have 2.
Two, eh?
Hey, that's 2 more than,
Somebody else?
a lot of other towns. Oh,
Oh.
Dana missed the ball in the side.
Dana, what are you doing? She's jumping up and
Well-
going for a pizza before she finished that shot. Come on, Dana, smarten up.
It looks to me like Cassie can,
Yeah, she's going to get natural shape.
yeah, she can stun this down for the 8 in the same side pocket.
No, pro cuts are 4.5, and then league cut is your 4 3/4 type of thing. These are all 4.5 tables.
4.5 inch pockets.
Yeah, on the corners. Obviously, the sides are, I think, 5. Ooh, look at that. Oh, snuggle. Uh-oh.
Dang it.
That hurt.
Yeah, that did. All they need is this 8 ball for this match. She did not want to run into that 14. Wow, this will be huge if it's pros.
24.5 square feet, and you have to come within a millimeter of where the object ball is. What a drag. Yeah, we know that. All of a sudden that table could be awful small, hey?
Well, they want a referee.
Well,
Dwayne's sitting there. Come on, Dwayne. Look down this way.
oh, I'll go do it. Hang on.
Well, no, you probably shouldn't.
No? Oh, yeah.
I'm going to see.
Oh,
Yep,
there comes
there he
Dwayne.
comes.
There he comes.
You just told everybody Sam's your dentist. You don't want to go out there and make a call.
Yeah, I'll take it out on
Because
him. Yeah. No.
it's not going to be fun for you in the chair.
Yeah. I don't even look who's.
It doesn't matter.
Shooting when
It
I'm
doesn't,
refereeing.
it doesn't matter if you make the right call or not. If he doesn't like it, it's not going to end well for you.
Gee.
Yeah, these are 7-foot tables, 3.5 by 7. Look at this. Wow, what a great shot. All right, folks, he got lucky that was froze. It's the only way that ball was going in.
Wow.
All right.
That's unfortunate for them.
Thanks for joining us. Let's see, that was a 4 o'clock match. So we may have another match coming up here in about 15-20 minutes, depending on how close things are running to being on time. So stick with us. We'll have another match coming up.
We'll see you back later.